What's up, Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com fans? I'm here at AEW All Out 2022 Fan Fest, and I'm here with Magic Olmos of the Jazwares team, and he works on the AEW line. Magic, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm having a blast out here. This is a highlight. This is amazing.
Looking sharp. I love your shirt. Amazing attire here. Yeah, excellent. Look, tons of colors. Love it. Magic, there's a bunch of awesome stuff on display here, and you have essentially the lead hands-on in designing these, right? So I want to get all your thoughts on everything that you can. Let's go into some detail. Let's start with the Ringside Collectibles exclusives. We see the King of Hearts, Owen Hart here. Talk about that one and what it was like to make that.
This one was such a journey. We started in 2020 trying to make this, and it's been a long process, and we finally made it. So to see something of Owen Hart finally on the shelf in physical format after 20 years, after thinking we'd never have him and like he's lost forever, we have him, and it's amazing.
So cool. So cool that you're able to do it through Jazwares with AEW and that partnership.
And
like you said,
for you guys, we got the coolest Owen Hart with the coolest jacket, super nice details. It's like tailored to him so perfectly. It fits so well. It fits better than any jacket I own for myself. It's like the best soft good jacket I've ever seen on a toy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you guys got some really good stuff here, and he has a cool headband. He looks really cool. Young Owen Hart, legend. You got to do him right.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And of course, King of Hearts style packaging. Chris Metzger went out for that too.
Chris Metzger and the packaging team always go crazy. Steve G-Jack goes hard. Metzger's amazing. He's a legend.
Awesome. CM Punk First Dance exclusive.
The First Dance was such a historic moment, I think, in wrestling, maybe in pop culture, I don't know. But like, to have him come out, say he's sorry for being gone, everyone feels like tears coming up and welling in their throats, like I've missed him for so long, and he's like, here's an ice cream for you guys to heal your sore throats and crying. And then now finally we get to give that to everyone. Here's an experience, give an ice cream to everybody, the ringside. Yeah. So he comes with a tiny little ice cream bar, he comes with the ice cream bar wrapper, he comes with a nice soft good jacket with his dog Larry on the back, he has jeans for the first time, no wrist tape, so it's a unique sculpt compared to his other figures, a soft good t-shirt with the logos on the back. It says, I was there, First Dance, United Center, Chicago, last year. It's amazing.
One of my favorite details about it, the ice cream bar that he has molded into his hand, has a nice big bite out of it, right? Because when you're CM Punk, that's what you do. You bite your ice cream bar. So.
Yeah, who doesn't? Pretty weird.
The other thing that's cool about the packaging is, you know, I generally, on my unboxings, I like to rip stuff open and get a little crazy with it, but I know there's folks out there that like to maintain the integrity of the packaging, of course, and this one's real easy. You can kind of separate it, get the figure out, and leave the ice cream bar packaging intact, right?
Yeah, so you could open it up, play with it, put it back, and it's still on shelf nice and mock. It's going to be really good. The packaging team always does amazing. They're continuing to do this stuff. This is amazing.
Very cool. And just to make sure that I correct myself here, CM Punk did not debut on the first episode of Rampage. His first appearance for AEW was on Rampage, which had already been on. So give somebody else grief, all right? Leave me alone. Jeez, brain fog.
He knows he's wrong.
I do. I know I'm wrong.
He's admitted his mistakes.
Thank you.
He deserves atonement.
This is why we work well together here.
The next shelf is something that's long, long overdue. Private Party. These guys are amazing athletes. They have amazing attires. They're amazing people. They finally get them into the line. So long overdue. I'm happy we finally did it. It looks like little miniature shrunken versions of them. I'm so proud of the team and so happy with how good they've come out.
Cool. And it looks like Jamie Hayter's kind of in a similar boat, right? Like tons of detail on that one.
Jamie Hayter might just be one of the best figures we've ever done. Just looking at it, how realistic it looks. When I said Private Party looks like shrunk down versions, this one times 10 looks like a shrunken down Jamie Hayter. She has really intricate details and tattoos. Her attire's fully decoed out. All the details are included. It's going to be the most accurate Jamie Hayter figure.
Very cool, very cool.
Can't wait for her too.
Yeah, for sure.
Very special.
It seems to be a lot of first time in the line figures coming out here, which is really exciting. Not the first time in the line, but certainly an upgraded version of what looks like of FTR. Tell us about that.
We got some cool little details and new upgrades in these, like you mentioned, new head sculpt, screaming expressions, just like them, nice likenesses, new attires, updated. They're still white, but they're new, different details, and we got all their tattoos, all their stuff. They're good.
Excellent, man. Very cool. And of course, John Moxley is here, right?
John Moxley, you can't go wrong with John Moxley. Brand new head sculpt, brand new soft good t-shirt. He's the best. He's the champion for a reason. John Moxley.
Okay, and in this display case, we have some Supreme figures. I want to talk to you about this Malachi Black, man. Tell us about it.
This Malachi Black is a special, special figure. Like when I talk about like details not being left off, like we included every detail we could in this, and we didn't reduce anything. We made a Supreme figure. We wanted it to be Supreme. We added soft good cloaks, 2 of them, an entrance vest, 5 different head sculpts, 2 masks, It's an incredible figure, an incredible wrestler, and he's so giving with his looks. We made him like we're just as giving back with the figure. I hope represent what he looks like, and to such an authentic degree that it's probably the best figure of him on the market. I hope.
I think so for sure. Super authentic, and not only that, 5 interchangeable head sculpts. That's got to be like a new record, right?
I don't know. Maybe Al Snow had more.
We see again here Owen Hart. Tell me about this one.
So this is Owen Hart from Unmatched Wave 6. This is going to be mainline, available everywhere. This second shelf, again, is another dream shelf. We have Owen Hart, a figure I've never in a million years would thought we would see again. And to be able to actually work on it myself is incredible. And I keep saying dream because it's so unbelievable to see it in physical form and see it in person, manufactured. And this is a production sample. It's going to be improved a little bit, but it's pretty close to final. So what we're doing, like to see it now, blowing my mind. I never thought we'd be here.
Excellent, man. Yeah, Jazwares is working on it, and that's super exciting to see Owen Hart back as a wrestling action figure. So.
The shelf was legendary. We have 2 Brodie Lee figures in the shelf. We have a suited Brodie Lee in his red, and then we had the entrance debut with his blue, with the chase. Brodie Lee is such an iconic person and legend, and we have to honor him and try to do our best. So for this figure, I think it's probably the best suited figure ever made. It's the articulation and engineering that goes into it. We made it so articulated really well that I think it's going to be a huge hit.
Yeah, for sure. And not only is that great for this Mr. Brodie Lee figure, but any suited figures in the future, right? Now you have something brand new to work off of.
Yeah. The engineering that went into this one's going to go into a lot of them, and we're just learning, and we keep continuing to improve and making the best figures we possibly can, and trying to just elevate and like evolve and make something special.
Very cool, very cool. Now, tell me about Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho, first time in our line. She's had other figures, but I definitely think this one's her best. We've captured all of her details, all of her tattoos, every authentic like little niche thing we could put in there, we've captured it. She has literally head to toe covered in deco. Really elaborate, probably one of the most expensive figures to make, but she's incredible. Brand new, whole body, head to toe is brand new, exclusively specific to Ruby Soho. So this figure is 100% Ruby Soho, no one else. Like, you're not going to think this is anybody, because this is exactly her in a miniature form.
Very cool that you were able to go into that level of detail with her. And now we'll get close to wrapping up this case. On the bottom shelf here, I see another Owen Hart. Is this just like a variant here?
Yeah, this is the Chase variant. It's blue version. It's going to be really cool. So we're going to have as many Owen Harts as we can. So I'm definitely trying to get more out there.
All right, and also on this shelf, another Malachi Black, it looks like. Tell me about that.
Yeah, this is the Unmatched Wave 6 Malachi Black, so it's the mainline version. It has a sculpted cloak instead of soft good, so there's a differentiation there. The deco is a little reduced compared to the Supreme version, but barely. You're not going to notice any of the details are missing, but it's still like a super, super detailed figure.
The other cool thing about this Malachi Black, right, you have the soft goods on the Supreme, and maybe if you're looking for a little bit of a cheaper option, like you go with this one with an equally as cool molding, right?
Absolutely. You're not losing much here. If you prefer soft goods, definitely Supreme's the way to go. If you prefer sculpted, I think this might be the way to go. The details are very comparable, but honestly, like, this is such an incredible figure. It's hard to say like it's less than, but like we have such a Supreme one that's so good.
Yeah.
It's hard to say it's bad, but like it's not bad at all. It's amazing. Both of them.
Very cool. Great detail. Let's wrap up this case with Santana and Ortiz, right?
Santana and Ortiz are low-key some of the most toyetic people in the entire business. Every time we've made their figures, I think everyone's like, wow, these are really cool. Like, their gear's so cool. They have the coolest looks. These ones captured their dead presidents look in their Rikers Island jumpsuits from their Blood and Guts cage match. Santana has a fork accessory for the first time ever. He has a baton. He has alternate heads. Santana and Ortiz are just amazing. They're really nice people and giving, so I'm happy we have them here and represent them, make them look really badass and cool and really fun.
Magic, we're next to the amazing display here for All Out Fan Fest 2022, and one of the really cool things that I'd like to point out about it, the commentators playset there. It's not just a playset. There's 3 exclusive figures. We have Tony Schiavone, Jim Ross, who everybody already knows is available at Ringside, but we debuted Excalibur this weekend as well. Tell us a little bit about the Excalibur figure.
Excalibur is amazing. He's a voice of a generation. He's a great guy. To get to work on him and actually have a figure of Excalibur, that's something I didn't think we'd do. It's really fun to see him. Like, he's such a good announcer, and like he's so entertaining. He's like, her. What the hell did he say? Like,
yeah, that sounded just like.
I got Hurricanrana. I can't even. He doesn't say Hurricanrana. He says Tope Suicida.
You sound just like him to me. Hopefully he hears and sees this and can tell you that. It's all 3 of these commentators available exclusively at Ringside Collectibles.
Yeah, you notice which sitting in something.
Yeah, of course. Each one comes with a chair, right?
They come with a gaming chair. and they like it there, so we recreate the world. But there's something kind of special to making the world, and I think that's what we're hitting to.
Yeah,
we're teasing right here.
Yeah, tell me about what's up with the commentators table here. Yeah. 3 monitors in front of each guy, and this awesome backdrop right here.
So this is a little sneak peek. This is a battle pack, and it's an exclusive to Ringside. Commentator set, breakable table, 3 monitors, 3 sets of headphones. The backdrop is soft goods. It's amazing. This is such a complimentary piece to this. I'm so glad we got to do this. It's like I said, world building. This is literally building that world. And now if you have your ring here, you have your commentators. It's like, what more we need? Yes. We're almost there to being fully complete. Almost
sure.
There.
Now it's going to be in full swing with Ringside Collectibles, which is so cool. And the construction of it looks so cool too. Is it easy to build? What do you think?
I think it's pretty easy to build. It's pretty user friendly. Yeah. It wasn't easy to make, but it's user friendly. It's gonna be great.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting, man.
Stuff.
Yeah, cool. All right, and how about this shelf? There's a lot of store exclusives here. Tell me about them.
We have some amazing store exclusives. First off, we have the GameStop Street Fighter exclusives. These guys are amazing. Just to have a partnership with Capcom and to be able to do something like this is really special. And this is something like that doesn't happen all the time. This is great. I'm happy we get to explore things like this.
Especially these guys who are big gamers, right?
Yeah. So. And it's just fun mashup, fun game stuff. Like, it's great. Wrestling and games go hand in hand.
And how about on the second shelf, the Target exclusives here?
So we have the Target exclusives, red Sammy Guevara to match the red. And he has spider webs, and it's kind of like a little Spider-Man-y, but not really. It's really cool, Sammy Guevara. He's amazing. Can't go wrong with Sammy. And then we also have the Darby Allin Target exclusive with the CM Punk skateboard, which is really cool. And this is from his night when he fought CM Punk, which will also fit the Walmart exclusive. So there's a kind of cool storyline going on.
Yeah, it fits, right? Very fitting, for sure. And then on the next shelf, Walmart, right?
Yeah, CM Punk and Hangman Adam Page. Hangman Adam Page is, again, in his cool cowboy shirt, green, lots of floral patterns. I worked on this one myself. It was really fun to make. I had a lot of fun with that. And then CM Punk, again, intricate, has all the details, has all of his tattoos. We've added everything. We did like stuff that we didn't think we could do and really went all out and like gave something really great. Walmart exclusive.
Really came out of the gate and hit the ground running with CM Punk, right?
Absolutely. On the bottom, we finally got a Kenny Omega Akuma as a buddy. I think it talks. It says Akuma's lines. It's really cool because Kenny Omega actually sang the lines. So he got him to record Akuma's lines. It's really cool.
That is cool. Yeah. That is cool. I see some Amazon exclusives here. Let's talk about these 2 packs on the top, and then there's one more on the bottom.
Yeah, first we have the Young Bucks in a slightly retro look, a look we never got to, but a really cool highlighter yellow and pink look. Mm-hmm. This is a retro-ish Young Bucks, and we have a brand new head sculpts from Nick Jackson. And I think these are probably their best head sculpts. Yeah. These are some of the best ones we've done. I'm really happy.
Great detail on these for sure. And then Sting and Darby Allin back there?
Sting and Darby Allin. The match made in heaven. Like, I'd never pictured such an iconic duo coming together, and now we finally have it in a 2-pack. Really exclusive T-shirts and new designs on his face paint. It's really cool.
It's about time, right?
Yeah.
And then also we've got Jurassic Express, it looks like.
Yeah, Jurassic Express again. We're listening to their music right now. Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, great guys. New attires, amazing.
Excellent. And now let's jump into a few more Ringside Collectibles exclusives here. The commentators, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, tell us about those and how that development was.
Obviously, Tony Schiavone is extremely special. He's been in the wrestling business for how long and never had a figure until now. So to have the first Tony Schiavone figure be in AEW Jazwares is amazing and is a true honor. Our team did such a great job on him. Again, I can't say how good our team is and how much work we put in to make these things as best they can. And these came out amazing. And I think they speak for themselves.
So cool. And then, of course, whoa. Vicky Guerrero. Yes. Oh. All right. We hear it. We're doing good. It's so screechy. The biggest heel of all time, Vicky Guerrero. Jeez Louise. All right, and now also the Jim Ross Ringside Collectibles exclusive. That's really exciting. JR has only had one figure, I think it was a Build-A-Figure not that long ago, so it's nice to get him in another full-on release, right?
No longer do you have to buy 6 figures to make one. You can buy him directly. It's the iconic JR, good old JR, like the biggest legend. I think he's probably, if there's a legend, walking, living legend, he's the definition of it. Like JR's class act, he's amazing. I'm glad we finally got him.
Definitely, so cool. Last Ringside Collectibles exclusive here, newly revealed, debuted, Blood and Guts Thunder Rosa. Tell me about it.
Absolutely amazing. So this one's going to be the counterpart to the Britt Baker Blood and Guts that we Ringside Exclusive from last year. So this is finally her opponent, Thunder Rosa. She's a little less bloody because she got a little less bloody during the event because she's such a toyetic figure also with her cool Dia de los Muertos face paint. She's amazing. I'm glad Ringside finally has an exclusive of Thunder Rosa.
For sure. Great gear, great detail, the blood splatters on Blood and Guts, it's been an incredible amount of detail that's gone into those since we started the Blood and Guts figures, and to see what you guys do with that is just incredible. I'm looking forward to more Blood and Guts in the future, but this one's going to be a great one for sure.
Absolutely. Love Thunder Rosa. This is amazing. A must own, especially if you own the Britt Baker. This is the part 2. This is the champion. This is the match. It's really fun.
Awesome, man. All right, I think at that point, we've looked at everything, So great display, man. Also, a lot of fun over there. If you ever make it to an AEW Fan Fest, not only do you get to see new reveals, you get to see the amazing setups that they put together. This one's geared towards All Out, and I just want to say, I think you did a great job on that, man. I hope it was a lot of fun because that's what it's all about, It looks like a real wrestling figure matchup. So
absolutely, it's so much fun playing with toys, especially toys you've made. It's like, this is weird. It's cool.
Weird but awesome, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Awesome.
Magic, thanks so much for talking to us, man. It's always a pleasure. It's great to see you, as
I want to
always.
say thank you to you guys. You guys are so supportive. I love you guys. Love having you.
Yeah,
love doing these for you.
We
This
love
is
you
so
too,
much
man.
fun. Thank
So
you
much
guys.
fun. All right, we'll be back at AEW All Out 2022 with even more wrestling action figure news after this is done. I'm just really afraid Vicky's going to start yelling again, so that's why I'm looking around. Anything could happen. All right, see you soon.
Wild.